with this, viewers. Let's move on and let's go across to Kunal Bothra then, who's standing by with the learnings for today. And Kunal, over to you. Tell us what you have got for Buy Now, Sell Now Paathshaala.
So since the tone is bullish for the markets, I've taken a topic which is a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern, and how this pattern could probably be termed as a turnaround pattern for stocks and for indices in many cases when they go into a downward trend. Now this is the bullish engulfing basic chart which we are looking out for when an asset class or a stock, for example, goes into a downtrend. It forms series of red candles or negative candles as such. Then all of a sudden you come back into a point where the stock opens at a fresh low, but then the trading activity throughout the day makes the stock a lot more buoyant, and you see the stock closing at the high point of the day. Now the best part about this candlestick pattern is that whenever we see such kind of a strong candlestick pattern, it engulfs the trading activity, the entire trading activity for the previous candlestick, and that generally happens when a stock hits a swing low or an index comes back towards a swing support point, and from here starts the case of a turnaround. So which means that this low becomes a strong support, and the stock gradually builds on to this momentum or renewed momentum which it finds during the day to start off a strong steady uptrend for itself. So we'll look at a few examples over here. The first example which you are looking out for is from the index, that's Nifty 50, and how very recently, just in the last I think 3 or 4 days back, we saw the index making a bullish engulfing pattern. So as you can see, the index went to a downward trend, closed into mild negative territory, but then followed a strong bullish engulfing pattern. This managed to engulf the entire trading activity of the previous day for the previous candle for the index, and we saw the index moving up higher post those levels. So from 25,000 mark, which became a fulcrum point for the index, we've moved again to that 26,000 level. So a very strong indication of a bullish engulfing pattern for the Nifty. Now we've taken one more example, which is the Nifty Metal Index, which of course is a very high beta index, but again a very similar kind of a chart where you've seen the Nifty Metal Index going into a mild corrective phase over here. The correction started off with the index making a new high, then the index making a swing low, but then after this bullish engulfing pattern is where you've seen the index starting off a very different kind of a price trend for itself, and from 3,000, 3,200 levels it went to all the way 4,500 plus mark. This is a recent chart for Nifty Metal Index. So a very classical kind of a sign where stocks, indices come back into a corrective phase, form a bullish engulfing pattern which forms a major reversal for these indices.
Alright, thank you so much for that, Kunal, for teaching us something new today, that is bullish engulfing candlestick pattern at least. Thank you so much for that.
There comes a time when your heart calls for you to arise. Plant your feet solid into the ground. Decide your own limits, and then break right through them. Become something more. It's my time to rise.